Hi, Collective. Welcome in. So this message is going to be for those of you who are looking for new love. I don't know who that is, but if you are looking for new love, this is your message. All right, so we are going to find out what Spirit wants you to know for your highest and greatest good. Welcome to Don't Dim to Fit In. I'm Maggie, and I'm so glad you're here. Okay, I'm like in a really good mood right now. I don't know why the energy is just like really good. So excited to find out what's coming in for you guys for new love. Probably because not talking about the ex back there this time. So that's nice. Okay. All right, Spirit, what do you want my collective, my beautiful collective, to know about new love? This is nice. I can hear that song. It's not, doesn't say, the lyrics aren't love, but it's like, let's talk about love, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things we could be. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about love. That's what I have in my head right now. So, yeah. We all know that's not the lyrics, but it is tonight, so. Okay, Spirit, what does the collective need to know about new love? It's exciting, though. If you're ready, if you're ready. Ooh, magnetic connection. There's a very strong pull and intensity that draws you to this person. So whoever you're thinking about right now, magnetic. There's a magnetic, I was going to say magical connection. Yeah. Sounds like chemistry to me. Nice. Whoever you're thinking about, collective. We're going to get some initials too. So that'll be fun. Letting go. If someone leaves you more confused than comforted, you need to reassess their access to you. Yep. If they're confusing you instead of comforting you, then why do you give them access to you? That's a great question. You might, some of you might need to let someone go. Especially if they're confusing you. All right, what else, Spirit? Let go of the need to control. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So go with the flow. Some of you need to go with the flow. Cool. All right, and let's see what's at the bottom. Ooh, have faith. The angels are working behind the scenes to make this relationship flourish. So have faith. They're working on it. Yay. Okay. Nice. This is exciting. Okay, let's get a couple of these. See what's going on in your heart chakra. What's up with the heart chakra, Spirit? Okay. One more with the shuffle. Okay. Feeling alone. Some of you are feeling alone. Some of you are okay with being alone, but this is, yeah, that's okay. She's got a little light here, though. You are lighting your path, which is very cool. This is a number 5. There are changes coming, though, so that's great. That's okay, though. It's okay to feel alone. It happens. I'm getting Pisces energy for some reason. Okay, what else do my collective need to know? What else does my collective need to know? Why are we feeling alone? Sadness and isolation. Okay. That's all right. Maybe it's because some of you are with this this person that's like leaving you more confused than comforted. I will tell you, there's nothing worse than being in a relationship and feeling alone in a relationship. It's like, yeah, I had that experience. Balance. Okay, some balance is needed here. Balancing your masculine and feminine energies. Yeah. Okay. That could be part of the letting go of control, like just going with the flow and having that faith that spirit, God, universe, whoever you subscribe to is going to bring you the person that you're meant to be with. Which does take a lot of patience, right? Because you're like, oh man, I'm kind of feeling alone, but sometimes it's like it feels good to be alone, you know, especially if you're comfortable with yourself and you're like, oh man, this is awesome to feel alone. And but then sometimes you're like, oh yeah, I really would kind of like to be with someone too, but yeah. But some of you are having bouts of feeling alone and sadness and isolation, but it feels like if you balance your masculine and feminine energies and perhaps like your emotions, if you have more emotional balance, that will balance itself out. And also letting go of the need to control and just kind of going with the flow, that will help too. Okay, what else, Spirit? 55 is significant. Release, yeah. Could be releasing anxiety, releasing codependency, releasing the need to like have outside validation, that kind of stuff. Also also releasing anything that is like holding you back. Some of you also, I'm getting like, some of you need to be okay with being alone, like being by yourself. We've got the heart chakra here at the bottom. Some of you are being called to open your heart chakra, do some heart chakra healing, whether that is meditation, or like maybe doing some yoga, or listening to like some like sound bowls or Tibetan bowls or something like that. Like anything that will open your heart chakra. That is significant here and important. And also just breathe. It's okay. Just breathe. It's okay to be by yourself. You're not going to be alone forever. It's okay. It's all right. Be okay with like you being with you. Be okay with being by yourself. Be okay with being whole on your own. That is also important. Excuse me. Something about the throat chakra too. Speaking about what you want in a relationship, and not, yeah, there's something about that finding balance is here as well. Manifesting what you want and reaching out to others. Definitely that heart chakra. Some of your heart chakras are, some of you, your heart chakra is closed, like you're kind of open to the idea of meeting someone, but you have trauma from a past relationship that's kind of holding you back. You're like, I like the idea of dating, but I'm also terrified of dating. So there's a need to let go of that. Or there's a need to work through that trauma, which I trust me, I know that's not easy. That to release that past trauma, it's very difficult. Because it's like, okay, if you've done the healing work, you're not the same person you were back there, right? Like you didn't, back there you weren't as healed. You didn't know how to recognize manipulation. You didn't know how to recognize love bombing. You didn't know how to recognize narcissism, and now you do, right? So If you go back out into the dating world, the dating scene, you're going to see that. You're going to know when someone's lying. You're going to know when someone's love bombing you or stringing you along. You're going to know when like someone's moving too fast. Like you're not in a rush. You're good with you. You with you, you're good, right? You're okay. You're not in any type of rush. So you're a different person now. Find balance. Okay. All right, let's see what type of person is coming towards you. Like what their personality would be. This is a fun deck. I like this deck. Okay, Spirit, who's coming towards my collective? What's their personality? What should they look out for? A lot of times when we're so used to like being in hermit mode and we're so good with ourselves, we kind of we're too afraid to get out there, you know, and it's like, okay, it's just a date. It's just a meal of food. It's just a movie. It's not like you're going to marry this person. You know, you're not going to move in with them next week, stuff like that. It's okay. You can go have a meal of food, you know, but trauma is also very, very real. So I get that too. But yeah, it's like have faith that Spirit is going to send you the person that, you know, that you're supposed to be with, or like, okay, this is just a person that is going to take you out for a meal of food. And that's okay. That's just an experience. And that maybe you're just getting you're putting your, you know, your toe in the water, and that's okay, you know? So, okay, we've got the Pilot. The Pilot. This is number 37. Curious and well-traveled. He'll sweep you off your feet, literally. Okay, so a pilot could be coming towards you. Okay. So this could be an actual pilot or someone just who travels a lot, who likes to travel. You could like to travel too. It also could be someone who's extremely romantic. You could like that kind of stuff. Just watch out for the love bombing. Again, you're a different person now. You've done the healing work. If you've done the healing work, you're a different person now. So you're going to see it a mile away. All right, what else, Spirit? Okay. Okay, we've got the Poet. Ooh, I like poetry. Number 39. The Poet, romantic and soulful, writes verses for you, but he forgets to text back. So, you know, there's like, nobody's perfect, right? Let's just keep it 100, right? Keep it a buck. So this man or woman or whatever, this person is very romantic and they love to write. They're very dreamy, but they could forget simple things like texting back or, I don't know, forgetting to pick up groceries, eggs or milk on the way home. So, you know, there's always kind of like pros and cons. So again, if you have a checklist, a so-called checklist for, you know, what you want in dating or like what you will tolerate and what you will not tolerate, just remember that people are not perfect. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. The Poet's not perfect. Okay, so just keep that in mind. But you could have someone very romantic that likes to write poetry coming towards you. That's nice. That's pretty cool. But you know what? They might not text you back, so don't get mad about it. Or if that's on your non-negotiable list, just let them know, right? Just let them know. Okay, also, you could be 37 or 39, or they could be 37 or 39. Also, we've got 44. That number is significant. That always reminds me of you being protected by spirit, your angels, your ancestors. That is a very, that's a protection number. Okay, what else, Spirit? Oh, the rock star. We've got the rock star, wild and free-spirited. He'll serenade you tonight, but forget you by the morning. Okay, this is number 46. So this could be someone who's 46 or 64. So yeah, I mean, maybe you want a rock star. Maybe you want someone who's in a band. And that's all cool, but maybe they're just going to like one night stand you or something. And maybe that's what you're looking for. And if you are, more power to you. That's cool, but just keep in mind that if you want the rock star life, again, pros and cons. So okay, let's get one more. I'm feeling 4. 4, 4, 4. I love that he's like in the shower for some reason. He's in the shower singing with the soap. Oh, the veterinarian. Ooh, you could really like animals. There's I think that's is that a parakeet? I don't know, there's some type of bird, a turtle, and a dog. Could be a dog person. Is that? Oh, and a cat too. There's a cat. You could be a dog person, a cat person, a turtle person, just an animal person. I think there's a squirrel too. Anyway, number 56. They're compassionate and nurturing. They love all pets, but humans are a work in progress. So you could be that person that's like, I love pets, I love all animals, but humans, no thanks. So you could have a veterinarian coming towards you, or maybe you're taking your pet into the vet and for a checkup or something, and then the veterinarian is like really beautiful, really handsome, and you're like, oh, hello, Mr. Vet, Mrs. Vet, or Ms. Vet, or Mr. Vet. Yeah. That's cool. Okay, and then we have the photographer at the bottom, number 36. They're observant and always ready. He'll capture everything except the moment you actually want. Fun fact, I did kind of go on a date with a photographer. Not really a date, but like we went on a walk down to the beach. And I thought it was going to be like so romantic or whatever, but he took his camera down there and took a picture of like everything on the beach and was way more into his camera than he was into me. So be wary of that. Okay, so they might be very interesting and love taking pictures, but they might totally ignore you. So be wary of that. He'll capture everything except the moment you actually want. Like, hi, I'm right here. Hi. Okay, and then of course watch out for any player types. Okay. But all in all, like you have a magnetic connection. Have faith that the person that's meant for you is going to come into your life at the right moment. It's going to be amazing. Yeah. That you're not going to be like try to not be in this mindset of I'm going to be alone for the rest of my life, or like don't be sad, I mean, hey, like being by yourself is pretty awesome. I'm just saying, Okay, let's get some advice from Spirit. I'm going to use my pink cards. Pink for love. Yes. Okay. What is the advice for my collective in regard to new love? Just breathe. Just breathe. Work on that heart chakra. And release. Anything that is not for your highest and greatest good, anything that doesn't serve you, like anxiety, putting too much pressure on yourself to be like perfect. I gotta be like, have the perfect body, or have like the perfect clothes, or the perfect car. All of these things. No, you don't have to be perfect, okay? You don't. You're amazing just the way that you are, okay? There's a lid to every pot. you know, a person for everybody out there. I truly believe that. I do. All right, what do we have for my collective? I'm like in this great mood tonight. It's pretty awesome. Okay. What is the advice? What is the advice, Spirit? What is the advice? My beautiful collective. Ooh, the world. This is going to be a new chapter for you. So whatever you got going now, it's the end of this chapter. Also, you could be meeting someone online. And some of you feel whole on your own. You feel complete on your own. Like you got your ish together. You're happy, healthy, and whole all on your own. And you're just like, hey, I just want to meet someone who's just like me. They got their stuff together. And we can just be like, we can start off as friends and we can hang out. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, I need another friend. That's cool. That's awesome. Also, if you got a question in your mind for some reason, the answer is yes. That's cool. You could also be traveling with this pilot, perhaps. Maybe you're going to travel to like Vegas or Argentina. I don't know why that just popped in my mind. And then maybe you'll meet like a pilot or a stewardess or something like that. They have male and female stewardesses, all kinds of stewardesses these days. Pretty cool. Okay, what else, Spirit? I love it. Completion. Ooh, we've got judgment reversed. Yeah, okay, a lot of you have some self-doubt. That could go along with just a lot of, like if you have trauma from the past, if this last person like really put you through it. Some of you, this last person that really put you through it, you had an awakening. Yep. So you're also being really hard on yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself, okay? You don't have to be a model. You don't have to be a certain size. You don't have to make a certain amount of money or have a perfect credit score, okay? You stop being so hard on yourself. Whatever it is, okay? Just stop. You're amazing. You're beautiful. You're handsome. Hopefully you're healing. If you are working on yourself and you are moving forward in life, you're doing a great job. Stop being so hard on yourself, okay? Okay, what else, Spirit? Okay, we've got Temperance reversed. Yeah, this is that inner, like being really hard on yourself. It's making you imbalanced. Some of you could be overindulging. Maybe you're having too many drinks or smoking too much or just like if you're doing anything in excess, like to an extreme, Spirit's like, cut that out or scale back. Okay, and take that only if it resonates. This is a collective reading, so if you want a personal, please go to my website. The link is in the description box. Yeah, so if you're doing anything in excess, Spirit is calling you to just to balance that out, okay? Yeah, because you're strong. We've got the Strength card and the Emperor. Some of you are straight up bosses out here. Yeah, you're leaders. You have passion and courage. Yeah, you're focused. Don't let anything from your old life drag you back to the unhealed version of yourself. Do not do that. Do not do that. Like with any kind of, like your overindulgence, like your friends, like, hey, let's go party. Let's go do all the things and all the stuff. And you're like, no, I really don't do that anymore. I released all that stuff. I'm working on healing. I'm working on my business. I'm doing different things now. I've grown past that. Don't let anyone from your old life or the old version of you drag you backwards. You're going forwards, not backwards, okay? But if you go out and have a night out or whatever, don't beat yourself up about it either, okay? Again, it's that balance. Spirit's like, have a healthy balance, right? But yeah, you're respected, you're a leader, you're focused, you're practical, you're strong. Look at this. I got some fire signs out here. I got Leos, some Sagittarius, Aries. Yeah. Look at this. Yep. It's time for a new beginning. It's time for new love. Yeah. It is time for new love. Some of you have been celibate for a while, getting up to 5 years. Some of you up to 8 years. That's cool. I mean, I'm going on almost 4 years now. 3.5 years. You do you. I'm saving my energy and my body for someone that has good energy, right? That has I'm not saying this to be like mean or anything or like be pretentious or anything, but I just like someone who's on my level, someone who respects me, someone who wants to give me equal give and take, you know? I'm not just going to give my body, my temple to anybody. And I respect the hell out of anybody who feels that same way. So yeah, if you want to be celibate for X amount of years, then I say you do you, okay? Yeah. Use your intuition. Use your intuition always. Yes. But Spirit says it is time for a new beginning. Stay balanced. Stay balanced. Don't overindulge. Don't get pulled back into this old life. Yeah. But some of you have this magnetic connection. Oh, let's get some initials. Okay. Spirit, can we please get some initials for my collective? Initials, or even if like names pop up. Okay. Okay, let's see. All right, I'm getting Matt right away. I'm getting Patrick, Patricia, Mo. I'm getting RN, so some of you are nurses or could be meeting a nurse. I've got Nat, Nathan, Natalie. I'm seeing Pete, Peter. Uh-oh, I see liar in the letters. Be careful. I see QA, so ask a lot of questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions, okay? I see CR, I see CAR, I see car. I see like money. Car, okay, car and money could be important to some of you, but also what's on the inside, right? What are your morals? What's your spirituality? What's your faith? You know, what's going on up here and here, like your intellect. What's in your heart, stuff like that, okay? Let's see. I see Roper. I think that's like a last name. I see Claire. Could be meeting a Claire. I'm getting Thias. I think that's a male name, Thias. I'm seeing Carl. Carla. I see nope. Some of you are like, nope, not dating, and that's okay too. You always have a choice, okay? You always have a choice. Nope. It's funny. I see Poe. I see Poet. We pulled the Poet too, and I see Poet in the letters. I see Poet in the letters. I don't know if you can see it. I don't want to make you dizzy, but I see Poet in the letters as well. I see Tim. I'm seeing Henry. I see hope in the letters. Some of you do have hope, or Spirit is saying, please have hope. Please have hope that you're gonna meet someone, okay? Don't give up hope. There is time. I see time in the letters as well. There is plenty of time. Don't be in a rush. I see Lana, Lana, Lana. That's coming through. Is Opie a word? O-P-E? O-P. I see open. Open your heart chakra, okay? Open your heart chakra. That did come through. Roland is coming through. Quan is coming through. Q-A-N. There's no U, but I am seeing that. Some of you could have a pen pal. That's coming through. Harry is coming through. Harry, Harold. Let's see. The Met? Isn't that somewhere in New York? The Met, it's a place. Oh, someone wants to kiss you on your lips. Lenny is coming through. Corey, C-O-R-I, Corey. Okay, that is it for the letters. All right, let's get a oracle card, and then we'll close it out. Yes, so you do have new love coming. Just need to get balanced. Make sure your heart chakra is open. let go of control, let go with the flow. Yeah. Some of you are going to be traveling, maybe. You're not going to be feeling alone forever, okay? All right, Spirit. Closing energy, please. Closing energy. Just looking at the time here. Closing energy. Deep knowing. Number 43. Deep knowing. You're not the same person. You have wisdom now. You know deep down inside that you are ready for this. You're ready for a new beginning. Especially if you've done the healing work, use your inner knowing, use your intuition, that gut feeling. You're not the same person that you used to be. You're not naive anymore. You have wisdom. Tap into that wisdom, okay? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Again, Piscean energy here. I'm getting a lot of Pisces, water energy, a lot of emotion here, okay? You have a deep knowing. You're wise. Look at this owl. You're very, very wise, okay? Trust yourself. Trust yourself. You deserve new love. You deserve love, and you deserve to be loved, okay? All right, collective. That was your message. I hope that it was helpful. Remember, don't dim to fit in, shine bright, and live true. And I will see you in the next video.